Good morning. I am currently making bagels. We're restocking our fridge for the week. I love to keep these in the fridge because they are high protein bagels, first of all. They're really delicious and Scarlett likes them, which is a plus. She likes the ones that we make with cinnamon. So I'm gonna make a batch of cinnamon and I'm gonna make a batch of everything with the bagel seasoning. This recipe is so simple. I shared this on Instagram, but it's literally just equal parts self-rising flour and then equal parts plain Greek yogurt. And then you also want to use an egg to do like an egg wash over them. And then honestly, whatever seasoning you want to do. So we have 1 cup of self-rising flour here. And then we're going to do a full cup of Greek yogurt. Actually, I'm almost out of Greek yogurt, so I'm only going to have enough to make a total of 4 bagels. So we'll do 2 cinnamon and then 2 everything with a bagel. I'm going to tear this in half and we're going to add cinnamon to half of that, half of this. I like to make my bagels just by rolling these in like a little bit of a log and then connecting the ends, that you could just make like a ball and poke your holes through, whatever you want to do. Just like that. Put a bunch like right in the center. More. That's good. So now I'm just gonna mix all that. Just going to take half of that, make my little log, just like that. And then I'm going to just take 1 egg and beat that. They seriously take just a few minutes to make. It's so fast and so easy and they're so yummy and they're high protein. I'm gonna take my egg wash and just brush that on top of each bagel. So for these 2 bagels, I'm gonna sprinkle on some everything but the bagel seasoning. And then for the 2 cinnamon ones, we're just gonna top it with a little bit of cinnamon. Okay, so here's what they look like. I'm gonna put these in the air fryer now. They're gonna bake at 350 degrees for about 10 minutes or until golden brown. Bagels are cooking. I also want to restock our fridge with some of my protein cheesecake that I make that is so freaking good. And again, I shared this recipe on Instagram. Careful, Ben. But I've been like making it every few days and restocking my fridge. So at some point today, I do want to make that also. Today's video is going to be a day in the life. I have a couple main things I want to get done today. Number 1 was restocking our bagels. The other thing on my to-do list is to go to the gym on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those are my like heavy strength training days that my trainer sets for me from Trainwell, which was formerly known as Copilot. Many of you guys have heard me talk about Copilot so many times before. And I actually just got this question on Instagram this morning. Somebody DM'd me and said, do you still use Copilot? And the answer to that is yes. And now Copilot is called Trainwell. But ever since I started working out postpartum, they are who I've used. I've never used any other type of workout program. They're it. They are it. My trainer Heidi is somebody I talk to literally every day. Like doesn't know it, but she's one of my best friends. She's literally changed my life. She makes me so happy to talk to her. I love when she creates new workouts for me, and she's just the best, honestly. Like, she's been so helpful. I told her that I'm training for a 10K, so she's set my like workouts accordingly. Next week I'm doing like a deloading week, which I really need. Basically, you just kind of lay off the strength training and still move your body, but just like chill. But Trainwell, again formerly known as Copilot, which is what I've always talked about. It is a personal training app, but it's not just an app. It's way more than an app because you are having one-on-one connection with your trainer. You're constantly communicating with your trainer. You're constantly providing feedback to your trainer. You are just working one-on-one with an actual human, and they're creating workouts designed specifically for you and where you're at. Trainwell is great for literally anybody, whether you are just starting to work out or whether you are a pro and have been weightlifting for years and years and years, and you just want to have somebody guide you to help reach fitness goals that you haven't been able to reach yet. So when I was postpartum, my coach made me workouts that were appropriate for being postpartum. I was doing home workouts, so she created workouts that were appropriate for me to do at home with the equipment that I already had. And then as I started to want to expand a little bit more on my fitness journey, I wanted to get back into the gym, and so we transitioned the workouts that she created for me to accommodate the gym. So my coach has really followed me through my journey and met me where I'm at in every phase of my journey. So I like to think that your coach will grow with you throughout your journey, and that's truly what's happened with me and my coach Heidi. She's been there from day 1. I met her when I was like 5 weeks postpartum via Zoom, because when you first get set up with Trainwell, you're able to have like a video call with your coach just so they can get to know you, get to know your fitness goals, and then together you and your coach can create a fitness plan that works for you and your lifestyle. But yeah, I met her when I was around 5 weeks postpartum, and Ben is now gosh, 19 months old. So it's been a long time. I have completed hundreds and hundreds of workouts through the Trainwell app. I'll have to find the exact number here in a little bit. But yeah, seriously cannot recommend them enough. I'm super excited to be able to partner with them again for today's video. This is one of my favorite brands to partner with because it's literally something I use every single day. I know so many of you guys have already tried them out and also love them. I know there's a handful of you guys who even have my coach, which is really awesome. I'll show you guys what I'm doing as far as my workout goes today here in a little bit. My Trainwell link down below in the description box will get you 14 days free with your own personal trainer.
Sorry to interrupt. We just lost power.
Why does this keep happening?
Why don't they make the grid better?
This happened yesterday. We're hitting like 110, 112 degree weather days. I don't think our neighborhood can handle it. Fun fact, like where we live, we have no service. Like no service. We have to walk around our neighborhood to like find service. And I'm like, why is this a problem in 2024? Like we should always have service. I am happy to report that the bagels did cook before the electricity went out and they look so delicious. I just got a text message from SRP, which is our electricity people. What time is it right now? 11:30. They're saying that everything should be restored by 1:30. 1:30. Here's what the bagels look like when you cut them open. Look how good that is. You could even throw these in the toaster if you want them extra toasty because they are kind of like bready right now. I'm gonna eat one of these right now. I added cream cheese and then cucumber and then a little bit more everything bagel seasoning. So one whole bagel is around 137 calories and 10 grams of protein, just so you know. Well, we're not really sure what to do. We can't really like go to the gym yet or anything because more than likely the power's out there too. I guess I can use my time wisely and put some laundry away. It's just dark in here. I can't see anything. So I think Ben's awake, but he's just like hanging out in his crib. We're just gonna let him chill for a little bit. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of laundry put away just to be a little bit productive. And then I'll probably go get him up. Anyways, we go back to Kansas in a few days. Super excited. I have a lot to do prior, but I cannot wait to go see my family and hopefully some of my friends. I'm excited for our 10K. Ty and I've never like ran a race together and it should be fun. And my sister is doing it too, so it should be a fun time. What's the angle? I'm not playing that game. It's the same business with a different name. Walking around the house trying to find service. There's sometimes I can get a few bars, but
you have to go like out to the park for that.
I'm like, I need to do stuff. I need to do some voiceovers for some reels that I've made. So I'm like trying to get my editing software, like I use on my phone to load. Like it's almost there, but we're like not quite there yet. So Sonic. Uh-oh. Is your sound machine off? We walked in the room and he goes, uh-oh. Say uh-oh. Hopefully you can hear me over the AC. We still don't have electricity. Scarlett is requesting to go to Sonic and we're not gonna turn down a Sonic Coke Zero with a splash of vanilla. So we're going. That's my order. Typically is just a Coke Zero with vanilla. You get the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I get the same thing. So we're gonna go grab some drinks from Sonic and then we will head back home and hopefully the electricity is back by then. We made it. We left without bringing our wallets because we always just pay with Apple Pay and Sonic doesn't take Apple Pay. So we had to download the Sonic app and like order all of our stuff again through the Sonic app and now we're just like waiting. But this became way more difficult than it was supposed to, but we, you know, we're just killing time here. Sonic drinks secured. We're gonna head home now. Guess what's back? Back again. Electricity's back. Tell a friend. All right, our electricity is back on, which means we're gonna head out to the gym because the gym's electricity is probably back on. I'm putting on my shoes right here. Also, Converse are the most superior weightlifting shoe, by the way, in case you didn't know. As I was saying earlier, today is a heavy weightlifting day for me. I am currently doing full body workouts, which means exactly what I just said. We target a bunch of muscles. My coach has me not focusing on one muscle group at the moment, but focusing on the whole body. Here's what the Trainwell app looks like, by the way. This is my workout for today. So it tells you all the equipment you're gonna need. My coach Heidi always leaves like a little note about what the workout is, and then it literally shows you step by step what your workout is going to be, all the reps, the movement even. So if you like don't know what to do, you can click on it and it'll literally show you how to do the exercise. It'll also show you what muscles it's targeting. My coach currently has me doing supersets, which suck. They suck so bad in the best way possible. They're just exhausting. They kind of get your heart rate up a little bit more, get your blood flowing a little bit more. You're essentially doing 2 to 3 different exercises back to back. So for me, I'm doing 8 to 10 reps of barbell squats at 135 pounds, and then immediately I jump into dumbbell front squats, 8 to 10 reps at 25 pounds, and we're gonna do 4 different sets of those. So that's one superset. That's just kind of an example. Anyways, I'm gonna get our pre-workout, our creatine, our water, the kids ready, all the things we have to do to get out the door. But we need to get moving because we're off to a late start today. Getting everybody out the door has literally been a nightmare. It's not usually this difficult. Oh, I had to grab tampons because, you know, anyways, everybody's in the car, we're heading to the gym. Okay, we're on our way to the gym and I wanted to share this because I told you guys I'd pull it up. I have completed 292 workouts with Trainwell, formerly known as Copilot. I've been with them for 553 days and a total of 423 hours has been exercised. That is just wild to me. Going back and looking at all of my workouts and all of the days I've completed workouts, which is all of the green, is just so cool to see the progress. But this literally, let me show you, this goes back and back and back. There it is though. My first workout with Trainwell was December of 2022, the 19th. I just got done doing squats, my superset of squats, and I'm dying. Taking a break for a second. The way I work out, the Trainwell app connects to my watch. You don't have to use the watch, you can strictly just use your phone. And I can control my workouts right here from my watch, which makes things so easy. But I'm gonna go do bench press next. I've got a superset of that. And just slowly make my way through this workout, which seems a little extra hard today. So here's what the app looks like on your watch, by the way. You can completely control it. We are home from the gym. My workout was so good, so good. And it's very attached to me tonight. Ty's with him right now. He just saw me because I went to grab my camera. But I have a lot going on in the kitchen right now. You wanna eat? Eat? Okay, so we've got spaghetti for the kids and for Ty. We've got a salad, some grapes. Ben's having some string cheese. Hey, bud. What was that, Indy? Are you hungry? You love this meal. Yeah, definitely need a bib. I'm currently making myself one of those cottage cheese wraps. I don't know if you guys have seen those all over like TikTok and Instagram reels, but this is my first time making it, so we'll see how it goes. I'll leave a link to the recipe that I used down below in the description box. My plan is to eat that with my chicken salad that I'm trying to eat up, so it's right here. And then we had 3 pounds of ground beef that needed to be cooked, so this is a lot. I did taco meat right here. I'm just gonna put it in the fridge. We'll eat this like leftovers tomorrow, but it just needed to be cooked. And then this is 2 pounds of like spaghetti sauce for protein pasta. We use the Berea protein pasta. This pasta is very, very good. It tastes exactly like regular pasta, and there's I think 10 grams of protein per serving. Yeah, 10 grams. Definitely recommend the Berea protein pasta. It's delicious. Okay, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna let it cool. Also, if you wonder why I wear a sweatshirt while I'm cooking, it's so I can use it as oven mitts. Oven mitts. Mom hack. 6:45 and we have been in bed. Scarlett's having quiet time in her room. I am waiting for my wrap right here. I'm waiting for this to cool. Apparently you don't want to touch it until it's completely cooled. So while that is cooling, I'm gonna make the final thing I wanted to cook today. I feel like I'm in the kitchen so much. But that is my cheesecake, my protein cheesecake. I shared the recipe once again on Instagram. If you want the full recipe, I'll leave a link to it down below. I'm not gonna completely share it here. Let me tell you the macros because it is amazing. So 1 serving of this protein cheesecake has roughly 26 grams of protein, 6 grams of fat, 8 grams carbs. However, today I'm gonna add graham cracker crumbs, so there's gonna be more carbs, but I think it'll be worth it. This is what I'm gonna add extra. It's just graham cracker crumbs. I got it at Target. We're just gonna sprinkle this to the bottom. Back in the air fryer, now I'm gonna bake these at 250 degrees for, I don't know, like 20 minutes or until they're like slightly browned at the top. And then once they're cooked, I'll put them in the fridge. They need to cool off for a couple hours before you can eat them. All right, you guys, I'm a little skeptical about this. It doesn't look like it's gonna come off the parchment paper as easy as the girl in the videos did, but let's just see what we can do. Flip it over and peel it off. All right, I'm gonna add some lettuce. And then this is my chicken salad. This is gonna be very large. The evenings are so nice right now. I'm definitely gonna be a little warm in the sweatshirt, but I am feeling the sweatshirt. You know when you just like wanna wear a sweatshirt? That's how I feel right now. Anyways, look how beautiful that is. I don't even know how much protein's in this, but it's a lot, like a lot, because we got Greek yogurt, we've got chicken, we've got cottage cheese. I mean, the wrap itself is cottage cheese, egg, and Greek yogurt. And then in the chicken salad, there's Greek yogurt. Like, this is high protein, low calorie, high protein. I could bet money this is gonna taste delicious. So let's give this a shot. This is only half of it, by the way. I don't think I'm gonna be able to eat 2 halves of these. Are you kidding me? I'm literally shook. This is so good. I'd rather eat this than bread. This is worth trying. I'll leave a link to the girl's recipe that I used down below, but oh my gosh. I've also seen people make these like wraps in waffle makers, which I want to try, so TBD. But anyways, as far as the rest of the evening goes, I have a lot of work to do. We are leaving for Kansas in like 3 or 4 days, something like that. What is today, Friday? I have a lot of work to do before we leave, so I'm gonna be at my computer a lot tonight. I've already hit my 10,000 steps for the day, so I don't have to worry about that. Dinner's cooked, kids are fed, Ben's in bed, Scarlett's like halfway in bed, and yeah, that's gonna pretty much wrap up today's day in the life vlog. Thank you guys for following along with today's day in the life video. I know we did a lot of food, talked a lot of fitness. If you have any questions, just drop a comment. Hope you're enjoying all of this food content too, because I am. I'm loving this for YouTube and for Instagram. Thank you again to Trainwell, formerly known as Copilot, for partnering with me again on today's video. I love them so much. If you want to see what Trainwell is about and give it a try for free, you can click my link down below in the description box to get 14 days free with your own personal trainer, and you can try it out risk-free. But anyways, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.